Hello, and welcome to another wonderful Wired Wednesday. My name is Ashley, and this is Libby. So the first thing you're going to do is to download Libby from either the App Store or the Google Play Store if you're on Android. Then you're going to open Libby, and it's going to ask you some questions. So you're just going to follow the prompts. So do you have a library card? Yes. So what you're going to do now is you can either copy it from another device if you already have Libby on something, or you can just search for your library. So go search for a library. And then we're going to type in Blue Mountains Public Library. So you can see here it says Ontario Library Service Consortium, and it's Blue Mountains Public Library, so we're going to click this one here. And now it's asking you to sign in with your library card. So you're going to click that. You're going to go to 197 more and go down to Blue Mountains Public Library. Now you're going to type in your library card number without any spaces. And then sign in. And we're in. So you can choose to rename this card to whatever you like. If you have multiple cards, you can add those as well. Go to next. And we're in. So what you see over here with the balloon is the filtering button. So right now you're in the download center of the Ontario Library Service Consortium in Libby. So you can actually go here and then you can actually filter titles. So for example, if you go down to availability, it says available now. You can sort by date added if you'd like. Depending on what you're looking for, you can choose a subject, and you can go to explore all. When you click on what says we have 154 subjects in total, you can just click on that and then choose other ones if these ones aren't ones that you're looking for. So I'll just say I'm going to do historical fiction, and then let's go general content, and then we're going to go show. So this is showing us everything that's available right now based on the filters that we've added. If you get in and you want to add or take away filters, you just go back to this filter button and you can actually just take away those filters by untapping them again or tapping them a second time, and that will put that back on there. Now, to borrow a book, you're going to go to borrow. So whatever one you'd like to choose, you can hit borrow this way, or you can go in and read about the book first. So say, for example, you want to read about the book first. You tap on the book cover and you can read through what the book's about. It gives you some tags about what it is. It gives you some filters of what it is. And the tag is basically, tags are things that allow you to say that you've read something or that something you want to add to your list for later, that kind of stuff. That's what tags are. And then when you want to borrow, you hit borrow. And then borrow again, so it's for 14 days. And now it should download to your device as long as you are on Wi-Fi. If you are not on Wi-Fi, once you go on to Wi-Fi, it should download it to your device as well, so you can read it when you're offline. Go to Open Book, and then you can start reading. So you'll see as we go through here, just going to a page where there's words. So you tap on the page and you'll be able to see that there are some different options you have here across the top. So the A is for your text. So you can do your text scale. So if you'd like to make your text bigger, you can actually just move your text along, and then you can turn on this include accessibility sizes for people with print disabilities. So you can have it as large as you want or as small as you want, depending on what you're interested in. You can then choose the lighting on it. So if you want it to have a bright, as in a white background with dark letters, you can do that text. You can go sepia, which is more of like a book brown color, and then dark, which is your black and white nighttime kind of reading. You can then go down, you can choose other fonts as well. So for example, people with dyslexia, there's an open dyslexic text that you can choose that changes the way the book looks, so that way you can read it easier. You can then also search within the book for something. If you've seen something that you want to go back to, you can search within that. And then here you can actually have some highlights and bookmarks if you wish. You can go down here and you can actually go through the different chapters. You can go through and you can just keep kind of going through and see. You can go this way too and drag it along. And these are the things that you can do with that. Now, if I hit back, so along the bottom, you'll see that there are these little icons. So the first one here is for search. So that's if you're going to search a book title. So you can search a book title by author, you can search by magazines, you can do whatever you'd like that way, because there's books, magazines, audiobooks, all of that is available within Libby. You can go to skip the line, which are books that normally would have holds on them, but they do not, so you can actually see those books and you can sign them out. Along the bottom here, you can see that this is the actual area with the little library here. This is the actual area where you would go to actually sign out items and find items. This here is your kind of account area, so it's showing what your libraries are. Your help and support is here as well. And then you can manage your notifications as to what you would like. So you can allow notifications so it'll pop up and that kind of thing. You can see here that you can actually go through here and choose what you would like to have. If you'd like to have an email, if you would like to have a notification, a menu badge, or you'd just like to ignore it. So you can actually go through and do that as well. And then the books stacked up is your bookshelf. So this is where you're going to come to find your items. Your loans are at the top here. You can see it says loans. So there's 6 loans. So it's showing you have 2 books and 4 magazines. And if you go back to shelf, you can see here there's holds. So if I hit that, there's a hold here as well. And then tags. So these are the ones that I've borrowed. So they put the smart tag on saying that I've borrowed these tags, or borrowed these books. So that way I know for next time that I borrowed these magazines and ebooks and audiobooks. If you go up to the top to actions, you can synchronize your shelf. So basically it's just going to do like a refresh. You can change your download rules. So if you'd like it to be able to download off of Wi-Fi, as in like on your data and that kind of thing, you can do that as well. Or you can suspend all of your holds. And then lastly, there's a clock down here. And this is your timeline. So it's going to show you everything that you've read for as long as you've had Libby. And that's Libby. Have a great day.